Hey guys, Ultimate Deadpool here, and I'm back with another video. I know I've been gone for a while, but I am back now. I've been busy with stuff at home and stuff at Home Depot and a whole bunch of other things. I have not had the time to do anything YouTube related, but I am back now. I'm not going to do part 2 to Deadpool's Red Brick. Real quick, before we get too much farther, that Deadpool Red Brick series is going to end up turning into the Deadpool Mad Max miniseries. You'll see why in parts 2, 3, 4, and however many there are. It's hopefully going to be as good as Target Deadpool. If it's not, well, it wouldn't surprise me at this point, because nobody watches these videos anyway. So, anyway, without further ado, we have some new characters, so let's jump right into things. And when I said we have a bunch of characters to go through, we have literally a bunch of new characters to go through. Most of them are copies of other characters or remakes or something, just to fill in some gaps. So let's go ahead and jump into it. First things first is I did pick up the Spider Jet set that has the giant four-armed Venom build with the safe. I do like the safe. It's a nice little touch. It's a rather interesting build. It's much better than some of the other safes that I've seen over my time. The four-armed Venom will most likely appear in the Deadpool Red Brick series, which, like I said, will end up turning into the Deadpool Mad Max miniseries, just so I can get that out of the way. So there's a chrome skeleton or silver skeleton in the back. This is actually going to become a Terminator, and you guys will see why in the Deadpool Red Brick series. So in this, the Spider-Man set, you kind of get another generic Spider-Man character, or Spider-Man minifig. Really nice detail. Love the dual molded legs. And then you get freaking Spider-Man Noir. I never thought in a million years that LEGO would ever make Spider-Man Noir. He is by far one of my favorite Spider-Men, because he's just such a dark, badass type character. And honestly, I am kind of disappointed with this figure for two reasons. One, I was kind of hoping that they would do the Shattered Dimensions version of Shattered Dimensions design, but instead they did the stupid Into the Spider-Verse version, which is fine. You know, Lego's got to do what Lego's got to do. The black fedora, I'm okay with. The black hat's okay. The mask, I mean, it could be better. I'd like to see some more stitching around the webs. Just show that it is a much older version of Spider-Man. And the trench coat is probably my least favorite part of the entire character. For those of you who don't know, or might not know this, Spider-Man Noir wears a black trench coat because he's supposed to be like some detective or something. I don't remember much about the Noir comics. All I know is that Spider-Man Noir is a badass. And they didn't give him any guns, which is kind of stupid. And they made him fly the jet. You would think somebody who's in like the 30s would not, or 30s or 50s, would not know how to fly a jet. Or at least a modern jet. So I am a little irritated that they kind of printed the trench coat over on the minifigure instead of putting him in an actual trench coat like they should have done. So one of these days, before too long, I will make my own Spider-Man Noir, and he will have a trench coat on, and a more generic Spider-Man Noir face. There's nothing wrong with this character. I did not like Into the Spider-Verse because the animation style drove me crazy, and the Spider-Verse has been done too many times within the last few years. It's time for something new. I know a lot of you guys are going to say otherwise. I will admit the movie was cute. That was about it. So, anyway, that's about it for Spider-Man Noir. And this set as a whole. On to the other characters. Okay, you guys have been begging for this on my Hangouts page or Hangouts account and everything else in between to do a RoboCop figure. So I finally was able to find the design for RoboCop. His arms and legs aren't great. They're just plain. But the rest of the figure's okay. I did try to find a custom helmet, RoboCop helmet to put on him. I couldn't find anything, but I did find a face print. The front and back look pretty good. I do like playing as RoboCop in Mortal Kombat 11. He's one of my favorite characters. Also, mostly because they got the original actor to come back as RoboCop. I've only seen the first RoboCop movie. I think I saw the 2014 remake. I wasn't impressed with that. But I haven't seen RoboCop 2 and 3 because I heard that they were both bombs. So I do like the first RoboCop movie, though, the original. And I did try to find a correct RoboCop gun, but his gun is actually a custom gun that he got from OCP, which is fine. This is the closest thing I could find. But other than that, RoboCop is here, and he will appear in probably quite a few videos. He's definitely going to appear in a lot of movies for, like, if a character or someone gets into trouble, you know, he'll be the #1 cop on the job or something, just to make some jokes or to have some laughs. I have him in videos and stuff like that. So yes, RoboCop is in my minifigure collection. He's probably not going to appear in virtually any death battles, only because I don't want to do RoboCop wrong. I have seen the movie, but that doesn't mean that I know everything that RoboCop can do. And yes, I do play him in Mortal Kombat 11, but still, I don't want to screw up the character, so he's just going to be a standard police officer who kind of shows up basically to try to make an arrest to a superhero, supervillain, or whatever. And that's basically what his role is. If it doesn't keep it that way, it's because something else came up. So, on to the next character. And sticking with Spider-Man characters, I know RoboCop's not a Spider-Man character, but we're going back to Spider-Man characters right now. I finally have a Spider-Man 2099. I did make one a long time ago. It didn't really last long because I needed the hands back for Wolverine, and I eventually needed the head for something else. I needed a bunch of parts from this from the character that I made, but I was at my favorite Lego store, Bricks and Minifigs, and I was able to pick up one of the... Actually, this was the last Spider-Man 2099 that they had, and it was absolutely worth it. I love Spider-Man 2099. He is probably one of my favorite, if not my favorite, Spider-Man. Just because he's like, just like Spider-Man Noir, he is a badass. One thing I do not like about this figure is they didn't include the web cape on his back, or the same spider logo on his back. They just kind of did like a metal mesh type thing, or like a armored plating type thing over it. You can barely see it on camera, but in the actual figure, it almost looks like the San Diego Comic-Con Spider-Man eyes. It kind of looks like that on his back. Other than that, I love the skull spider. That's such a good touch. Then the face looks really good. They didn't give him any arm printing, which I'm a little shocked that they didn't do, because Spider-Man 2099 does have a red stripe going on his arms and his hands. But, you know, there's only so much that LEGO can do. And if this was a massively produced set, or very popular, if they knew that this was going to be a very popular set, then they can only do so much, which I understand and I respect that. So anyway, Spider-Man 2099 will appear in a ton of videos. He'll probably appear in the Spider-Man remake for sure, but he is going to appear in the Deadpool Mad Max miniseries, or Deadpool's Red Brick, as a futuristic Spider-Man. So even though it's only going to be like 10 years. Anyway, on to the next character. Alrighty, on to sticking with superheroes. We've got the Man of Steel version of Superman. Now, I used to have this character a long time ago. I actually had 3 different versions of it. I had these two, and then I had the Batman v Superman's version. I don't remember what happened to them. I'm pretty sure they got turned into other characters, most likely like Captain America, Aqua Batman, and stuff like that. I'm sure they were customized in some way, shape, or form. I didn't like doing that because I absolutely love the Man of Steel look for Superman. I love the dark blue with the gold and red in the middle for the symbol. And I like the fact that he has his underwear on the inside instead of the outside like the comic books do. And I just like that silver and gold highlights around the bottom part of the torso, as well as the front. And what's even better is they do continue it onto the back, even though Superman almost always wears a cape. It's a really nice touch, and I really do appreciate LEGO for going that far back when the Man of Steel movie was made. Even though they kind of killed it when they killed this design when they did Batman v Superman. I will say, though, I don't like the hairpiece that this Superman comes with, because Henry Cavill does not, or Cavill, or however you pronounce his name, does not have a hair design like that. He has something more like this, which is fine. You can work either way. Most likely, when this version of Superman shows up, he'll have this. He'll have the black Captain America hairpiece, or the Ash Williams hairpiece that I use, just because that's what he looks like. Oh, and he also has the original Heat Vision face, which I do like. I like the new one as well that the blind bags Superman's got, but I do like the original Heat Vision Superman head just as well. So again, this version of Superman will appear in a lot of videos, a lot of death battles, and so on and so forth. Okay, you guys have also been begging me to do this for months, if not years. Only because I did it on my old channel, and it didn't last too long. You guys have been wanting a Terminator T-800 endoskeleton, only because the Terminator appeared in, I think it was, I don't remember what he appeared in. He appeared in something not too long ago. But you guys have been blowing me up about trying to get or make a Terminator T-800 model endoskeleton. That's what this is. And basically it's just a regular skeleton. One of the old-fashioned ones, not the new crap that they've got. So this is one of the older skeletons that actually had the fully, 360 or 180 degree movements, or the multiple arm movements versus the stupid up and down crap that they have now. So these are one of the original skeletons. Yes, it's kind of stupid that I made it all silver, but Terminator endoskeleton is not bone white, so it was necessary. And unfortunately, that's pretty much the only reason I got these skeletons, was for Terminators, which is actually going to be just generic robots in the Deadpool Red Brick series. So again, all this will make sense later. But anyway, the torso design is just a generic T-800 model, printed off, cut around to fit the rib cage on both sides. Then the head is a Terminator face, gone over with a chrome marker or chrome pen or whatever you want to call it, just to give it that metal look. Then he's got a standard brick forge or brick arms gun. So that's about it. On to the next character. This is another character, one of those build-a-characters that I do at the Bricks and Minifigs. I don't know what this headpiece is from. I thought I saw it in the bin, and it looked really cool. So it looks like a cyborg type piece, obviously. If it was the opposite side, I'd say it was Kano from Mortal Kombat, but I know that this is not Kano because they've never made a Kano figure. The head, again, the head underneath, I don't know who said that is. It's one-sided. Then the body is obviously a cop. Because it says police on the back. I do like the reflective printing on for the walkie-talkie, and it looks like a looks like a taser or something. And the same thing for the walkie-talkie. And the zipper and the badge, it's a nice touch. And while I was up there, I found like a orange Iron Man blaster piece from the Captain Marvel sets. And then I got a chrome lightsaber. So this is not a custom-made chrome lightsaber. This is 100% chrome lightsaber from Lego. So, yeah. Next character. This is another one of those Build-A-Figures. The next figures are, except for a whole bunch of skeletons. I got 6 skeletons. They're all the same thing. So I'm not going to go through all of them. The only difference is 2 of them have the new skeleton arms. The other 4 have the old-fashioned skeleton arms. That's about it. So, the only reason I built this character was for the Deadpool Mad Max miniseries, which again is going to be the Deadpool Red Brick series. I'm pretty sure this is not the correct visor for this helmet piece. It looks like a medieval knight, except with it almost looks like a Mad Max piece because of the mohawk look on it. So I just gave him a goggles headpiece or goggles visor, and it looks okay. The gun is actually the pump action rifle or whatever the hell it is that was used in Terminator 2. Don't believe me, this is the same gun. So there's that. So it's the exact same gun that the Terminator used in Judgment Day. So Terminator will get this gun, but for now this character is going to hold it. And then he's got like an armored plate thing underneath his body. I don't know what this torso piece is from. I saw it in the bin and I thought it was cool. So let's just call this character Mohawk for now, or just Hawk or something like that for now. And that's about it. So on to the next character. Okay, next up is a bunch more there's like 4 more aliens to add to the aliens videos. So, like I said, for those of you who don't know what the aliens are for, shortly after the Deadpool Mad Max miniseries, Wolverine and Deadpool are going to have to team up to stop an alien invasion, which is hopefully going to be a good series. It'll hopefully be short and sweet, but I have no idea. So, I'm only going to use the aliens that I have now, because I do have a decent amount of them to do multiple alien kills, but still use the same alien heads and bodies. So, again, it'll all make sense when the series starts. But this is it for the custom characters. Like I said, everything else that's left are just generic skeletons that you get in basically any skeleton set that comes in the, I don't know. I can't talk today. But these, like I said, these are the new ones, and these are the old skeletons. So I like the arms and the old ones better. Anyway, most of the skeletons will become Terminators for the Deadpool Mad Max miniseries. Shit. Sorry, that's twice that's happened tonight. I better... God damn it. Okay, I need to hurry up and wrap up this video because my phone keeps falling off of its stand. So, if by some chance the camera's wobbly, it's because I'm holding my phone so that way it doesn't fall again. So, anyway, the rest, whatever's left in the chest is just parts that came with the skeletons, as well as a couple other miscellaneous weapons and stuff like that. That's pretty much it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys all next time on Ultimate Deadpool. You guys are awesome. Peace out, and I'll see you guys all later. Bye.